All right, let's begin for this Tuesday night. President Donald Trump today posthumously awarded America's highest civilian honor to Charlie Kirk, the assassinated activist who inspired a generation of young conservatives and helped push the nation's politics further to the right. The ceremony coincides with what would have been Kirk's 32nd birthday. It comes just after a month from the Turning Point USA founder being fatally shot while speaking to a crowd at Utah Valley University. So why am I beginning with this somber story? Because it's important, it's significant. And I'm not saying he should be looked at as a martyr, but we should always remember Charlie Kirk. And this is coming from a Democrat, and I'll tell you why. Because it's what I discuss all the time on my show. We need to get young people involved in the whole process of democracy, especially urging them to have a voice, whatever political side of the aisle they are on. But more importantly, encouraging young people to, go to public service as a possible career or an opportunity to represent a certain aspect of this country and citizenship, and to be able to make a difference for future generations. But more importantly, to continue to make young people understand their voice and their vote matters. And let me just say this, even those who strongly disagreed with him, and I've been watching a lot of Charlie Kirk in recent weeks, he got people involved in the whole debate process. I've even learned a lot from this young man. You know, the president today talking about how he seemed a whole lot older than his actual age of 32. Very knowledgeable. No, nobody agrees with everything that anyone has to say, but I do agree with the thought process that he was just trying to engage the people. His wife, Erica, was talking today, saying that his daughter was simply saying that she loved him and he hoped that he would have a cupcake and ice cream on what would have been his birthday. And it's just gut-wrenching to know that this man, those children, his wife, will no longer have that opportunity for a group hug. But I do believe the president did the right thing today, because this way people will always kind of keep his name, his voice, his thought process out there. Why? Because that thought process is all about the democracy and the country that we call home, and the right to have an opinion. And never, violence should ever be the solution to anything when it comes to engagement in conversation, and especially things that can get a little heated, like religion or politics. I know this. We have all learned so much from what we have witnessed in recent weeks, how much more the country needs to come together, how the violence must stop, but how fortunate we have all been to have an opportunity to see someone who could do so much in such a short period of time to really, I think, save future generations from missing out on the greatest and most powerful free nation in the world and the process that we call democracy.